Hey, North Carolina, here we are. This is Jax. Remember Jax? He's taking the sign down. We already looked at it. I did a little video.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. This is our ribbon cutting ceremony.
Yeah.
I got to get a picture of you doing that.
72 days.
72 days he's been closed. Wow. So how does it feel to be opening the shop today?
Partial.
What? Partial? Why partial?
Because there's other people that aren't allowed to open in phase 2 that were basically promised.
Yeah,
Same
that
thing.
is, it's heartbreaking, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what can we do to help them? We care about you people who can't open in phase 2. We're trying to figure out how to help you.
Well, definitely not going to stop. I'm actually going to, Mondays I usually had off, but I'm going to continue to take Tuesdays off and go up to the legislative building and teach people how to be part.
So the Tuesday legislative building activism day,
Yeah.
you're going to continue that, right?
Yeah, I'm going to continue the bullhorn stuff.
So for anybody who's watching, if you want to help support the people who can't open in phase 2, what he's saying is on Tuesdays we go down to Raleigh, and that's the bullhorn activism day, I call it, where Jax shares his awesome bullhorn. And then we go to the legislative building, and his daughter, who is an awesome as well, and Jax get a personal tour of the building, of the legislative building, and hear about the process that he's learned.
Yeah, it's semi-comical. You know, I'm always the guy that jokes around a little bit, but there's some seriousness to it, and it's just, the joking and stuff is just to make you feel comfortable, because that's our building, and they just work there.
I love that you say that. Didn't you say, yesterday you said you're at the top and looking down on them, because you're the boss. Like, I love the boss man thing. We're the boss. See how he includes everybody in?
Hey, my coworkers.
And now his coworkers come in. So Tuesday will be a great day if for anyone who feels like they're being slighted in phase 2. We care about you, so come on out with us.
Yep. Don't let the current narrative on the TV shun your opinion of reopen NC, because it's a movement, not an individual. And continue to support. The problem has always been getting people to stand up for their rights, and we want you to stand up, and we're not discouraged, and we hope that you're not discouraged. We get that there's some bullies out there, but overall, we're all still working for the same thing at the end of the day.
Can you touch on this for a second? Did you notice yesterday when we were down there that in front of the governor's mansion, there were police that were far down on the sides, but there were no police standing in front of the executive mansion.
That's
and
right.
Maybe because on your bullhorn, you quite often you tell Governor Cooper that that's not cool. Can you just talk about that for a second?
Yeah, so I mean, we are pro-police. We are pro-American, and police officers are American. There's always, going to be one in a crowd, as you can see from, the news broadcast of the gentleman that was basically, suffocated by a police officer. Nobody's perfect, but one doesn't represent the whole for any heritage, race, or anything else. And, we always make sure that the police officers know that we love and care about them just the same as we did 9 weeks ago. And that, the common misconception is that they're oath keepers and they're breaking an oath. But what we the people don't understand is that we voted that in. And so they're literally, just following the law that we told them to, because we allowed this to happen. And the way that we can fix it is by empowering yourself with knowledge and coming down on Tuesday. Stand up for your rights. America's always been about peace. It starts with peace. It ends with peace. And when there is no peace, we fight for peace. The idea is
That's
peace.
Brilliant. I love it.
Are we saying 10 people?
Huh?
Yeah.
I don't know. Can we fit 10 people in here?
Well, there's 3 of us. If we each have a client and say I have minor parent.
So it would
They're
be
discussing
9 people,
business now.
because the max is 12.
So can you, and then I'll shut down, but can you just give a little bit of advice to any business owner who might be watching today and needs some encouragement to hang in there?
I'm going to keep encouraging the businesses that are open to help, you guys. I'm going to continue to fight with you and for you. And I would just ask that you help encourage people to move away from, the Facebook group and start seeing it as a movement. Reopen North Carolina movement, not Facebook. And know that there's always been a whole bunch of people that were leaders that did not necessarily want to just be in the limelight of this whole thing. And then there was people who, got a little crazy with it.
Right.
But those people are now standing up. And if you watch the video from the bullhorn thing, those leaders set the example yesterday. Every leader that is still for the movement, that has always been working behind the scenes, stepped up and was a leader yesterday. Every one of them took the bullhorn, and they're trying to set the example again.
Because, Jack, do you agree with me? The pressure that we're putting on and the awareness that we're bringing is having an effect. The awareness of what's happening to small businesses is something that we cannot lose sight of.
Yeah.
In all of this bickering and, all of this, who wants to be on screen or have the name or whatever, we've got to bring the stories of the small business person back into focus and fight for that. And we're having an effect.
Asked me two Tuesdays ago, right before he opened phase 2, which he did on Wednesday, I'd have told you I didn't think we were going to open. Mm-hmm. I thought he was going to extend it, but we stayed the course. We went up there in the middle of the rain, and it was cold and it was nasty. But you know what? It's not a job. It's your duty to learn, to know the rules, to know the legislator, to pressure your legislators, and to pressure, keep the pressure and the knowledge going. It's your duty. It is not a job. It is not something that you should feel like, okay, well, other people are doing it. No, it's every single American's duty to stand up and take a stand.
That's awesome.
This would be over by now if everybody did that.
Right. That is so awesome, Jax. Thank you so much. And I just want to let you all know that we're here, and this is a family business, and everyone's carrying, here, getting the shop ready, bringing things in, cleaning the rugs. They know what to do. This is a family business, and it's awesome to see it. There's the windows now open, and so Apex Tattoo Factory is now
open.
I'm sorry,
open.
Get it again.
We're
open.
We're open. And
Cat.
I was hoping that you'd ask me what has changed between when we closed and now.
Oh my gosh, he's always smarter than me. What has changed?
Nothing. We're still doing the same thing we were before they closed down, and they imposed all these rules.
Right,
but everything's still the same.
So nothing has changed. They were always protecting. And I'm just going to close by saying thanks, Jax. I know you're busy and they need your help. I want to close by saying I made a video yesterday of his daughter, Kat. She is in an apprenticeship. She was saving money. She told us a story that's up on reopennc.com. I believe I posted it on the Facebook page. And she talked about in very technical and professional language the training that she has had with pathogens, etc., words that I can't even pronounce. That is the extent to what they have studied and the seriousness with which they take, and they did before the shutdown, the seriousness that they take their business. And so Apex Tattoo Factory is now open. I hope that you will be encouraged. Send us information. Let us know how we can help support you and tell your story as well. Send it here to the Facebook page, and let us see how we can help you. That is people working. A family is working again. It's a good story. With that, we will say goodbye and hang in there with us. We're going to get more stories out. Have a great day. I'm sorry, Jax, what? And Jax can...
See you next week.
See you next week. On Tuesday, come down. Support Jax and his family.